Islam talks about hijab. Besides, before talking about hijab for the woman, Allah first speaks about the hijab for the man in the Quran. In Surah Nur, chapter number 24, verse number 30, Allah says, say to the believing man that he should lower his gaze and guard his modesty. Whenever a man looks at a woman, if any brazen thought, any unashamed thought comes, he should lower his gaze. Once there was a young boy looking at a girl for a long time. He was staring. I said, what are you doing? It's haram. He said, a prophet said the first glance is permitted, second is prohibited. I have not completed half my glance. What did the prophet mean when he said the first is permitted, the second is prohibited? That means unintentionally, if you look at a woman, you cannot look at her again to stare on her beauty. That doesn't mean you can look at a woman for 10 minutes without blinking and saying, I have not completed my glance. The next verse speaks about the hijab for the woman. Say to the believing woman that she should lower her gaze and guard her modesty, and display not her beauty except what appears ordinarily of, and draw a head covering, her veil, over the bosom, except in front of her husbands, her fathers, her husband's fathers, her son, and a big list of mahram is given. The men she cannot marry. And it's further mentioned in Surah Ahzab, chapter 33, verse 59. O Prophet, tell your wives and your daughters and the believing women that when they go abroad, they should wear the jilbab, the overcoat, so that they shall be recognized and they shall not be molested. There are basically 6 criteria of hijab. The first differs for the man from the navel to the knee. For the woman, the complete body should be covered. The only part that can be seen are the face and the hands up to the wrist. If they want, they can cover this. There are some scholars who say even this should be covered, it's compulsory. The remaining 5 criteria are the same for the man and the woman. The second is the clothes they wear. It should not be tight-fitting so that it reveals the figure. Third, it should not be transparent or translucent so that you can see through. Number 4, it should not be glamorous so that it attracts the opposite sex. Number 5, it should not resemble that of the opposite sex. Men cannot wear clothes of the woman, women cannot wear clothes of the men. And last and sixth, they should not wear clothes that which resemble that of the unbeliever. You cannot wear a cross, it's a sign of Christianity. You cannot put a vermil on, a tika, it's a sign of Hinduism. So this is basically the hijab for the dress. Besides the clothing, there's also hijab of the eyes, hijab of the heart, hijab of the thought. Besides the clothing hijab, it also depends how do you talk, how do you walk, how do you think, how do you behave. This is the total hijab. And I give the example that if there are 2 twin sisters who are very beautiful, equally beautiful, if one twin sister is wearing the Islamic hijab, complete body covered, the only part that is seen is the face and hands up to wrist. And the other twin sister who is equally beautiful, wearing the short skirt, mini skirt, low neck, and both of them are walking down the streets of Mombasa. And if round the corner there is a hooligan who's waiting for a catch, which girl will it tease? Will it tease the girl wearing the Islamic hijab, or will it tease the girl wearing the Western clothes? Western clothes. The answer is easy. You invite and you get it. So that's the reason Allah says in the Quran, hijab has been prescribed so that you may be recognized that you are modest and you will not be molested. I'm asking the question, do you know today, the country which has one of the highest rate of rape in the world, it is USA. According to the statistics of FBI, in 1990, in the full year, 102,555 rapes took place. And the statistics say only 16% were reported. To get the total figure, you have to multiply by 6.25 and you get an answer of 640,968 rapes took place in USA according to FBI in 1990. And the statistics say only 10% of the cases that were reported were arrested. 16% reported, 10% arrested. Only 1.6% were arrested. Out of those arrested, 50% were let free before the trial. That means only 0.8% of the people who committed rape underwent a trial. That means you commit 125 rape. Chances you'll undergo a trial is only 1. Very good bargain. 125 girls you rape in USA, and the chances you'll undergo a trial is only 1. Very good. Very good ratio. And the statistics continue. Out of those that undergo a trial, more than 50% get less than 1 year. You know why? The judge said, he's committed rape the first time. Okay, less punishment. Though the US law says 7 years rigorous imprisonment. But the judge said, pehli baar. 125 rapes he does. Undergoes a trial once. And then the judge says, first time. Half the people, he say, less than 1 year punishment. Who wouldn't like to try? I am asking you the question. And according to the statistics of the US Department of Justice, the National Crime Victimization Survey Bureau of Justice, in 2014, every day, 2,813 cases of rape took place. That means every 37 seconds, one rape is taking place. I am giving this lecture since the past 2 hours. Since the past 2 hours. Imagine, already more than 130 rapes may have taken place since the time I am on the stage. I am asking you the question that if you implement the Islamic Sharia in USA, any man looks at a woman, any brazen thought, unashamed thought comes, he should lower his gaze. After that, every woman should wear the Islamic hijab, complete body covered. The only part that can be seen, not should be seen, are the face and the hands up to the wrist. After this, if anyone rapes a woman, capital punishment, death penalty. I am asking you the question, will the rate of rape in USA, will it increase? Will it remain the same or will it decrease? It will decrease. It's a practical law. You implement the Sharia and get results. That's the reason I say Islam, besides speaking good things, shows you a way how to achieve that state of goodness. That's the difference between Islam and the other religion. The other religion may also speak good points, but the difference in Islam, besides speaking good things, it shows you a way how to achieve the state of goodness.